What up? Yeah, I watched the 2024 Xbox showcase, and there's a lot of games from that event that's being talked about. But there's one game in particular that's not really being talked about too much, and that's Atomfall. So let's talk about it. All right, well, Atomfall is an upcoming survival action game from Rebellion set in northern England. It was announced at the Xbox Game Showcase in June of this year. While not much is known about the game yet, we do know that it will be released sometime in 2025. So it's still a little ways off. But the thing that's interesting about this game is that Rebellion is a game developing company that is actually based in Oxford, England. So home field advantage. The trailer reveals a glorious, seemingly ideal British countryside with a local pub, classic red phone boxes, and a quaint village sign telling you that you are in Windham in the Lake District. This cheery outlook quickly changes as you see abandoned cars, a fallen helicopter, and a rusty childless playground. All is not as bright and beautiful as it first appeared to be. The news report voiceover tells us about an emergency at Windscale Atom Plant. Now, to provide some context, in 1957, there was a fire at a nuclear site in the northern part of England, which was actually the first major nuclear accident anywhere in the world. So, actual historical context here. Atomfall is a story told in the speculative fiction style of 1950s and 60s Britain, exploring what has happened in the local area 5 years after the atom plant emergency. A lot has changed, and it's up to you as the player to unravel the mystery, meeting various factions, cults, and characters along the way. The way you interact with the people and groups you meet will shape the story and ultimately affect the fate of the quarantine zone. And if you're wondering what the quarantine zone is, we got you. In response to the disaster, the army has been sent to create and maintain a quarantine zone. This response force is known as Protocol. They are the ones tasked with keeping people safe, but after 5 years, their outlook has soured. The article states you will learn more about Protocol as you interact with them and the people that they seek to control over the course of the game. Are they a force for good, keeping people safe? Are they a force of oppression, making life harder for those in the quarantine zone? Or is there more going on? What are they hiding? So interesting mechanics to this game is that supplies are scarce in Atomfall. You will need to hunt and scavenge for resources including food, crafting materials, weapons, and ammunition. Every bullet is important, and it is vital that you don't waste them. A metal detector will help you scavenge as much as you can to unearth other secrets too. But firstly, you will have to find one or barter for one. Either way, it's not going to be easy. Yeah, this game actually looks pretty interesting. Like, I don't think this is going to be a bad game at all. I don't think these guys are going for like game of the year or anything like that. Like, it just seems like it's going to be a very charming and fun game to play. Maybe even playing with friends. It'll be cool if they add some like multiplayer mechanics to the game. It just seems like the kind of game that multiple people would like to play with the survival elements, and it'll just make it really fun or really scary at the same time. Another reason why I actually have faith in this game is because this is a game company, they're an indie game company, and these are the same guys that made Sniper Elite and Zombie Army. And those are actually pretty good games. Like, a lot of people really enjoyed those games. Like, so, once again, I don't think they're going for game of the year, but they have a good reputation and they're good at making charming games. And I think this is going to fall suit with that. This game kind of seems like a Fallout meets Turok. That's my impression of it. I mean, they got the bow and arrow. It really reminded me of Turok. I'm not sure if anybody's like old enough to have played Turok, but that game was pretty fun. And I'm not sure if anyone did. I mean, do you guys recall how strong the bow and arrow was? I wonder if that's how this game is going to be, like with how they were using it. And it's actually pretty cool that the game is like, it starts off in 1950, 1960s, right? For the Britain. Which in contrast to like a game like Fallout, where it's like, it seems like it's the 60s, but then it's like, oh no, this started off in like the future. I think it was like 2036 or something like that. It's like, it's in the future, and then it's in the past. Like, it's like, okay, so wait, I don't even know like what time frame we're in. So it's just like everyone's dressed like it's the 60s, but then it's in the future, and then they've been in the bunker, and then it's in the future. So it's like the timeline is just I don't know, it's really confusing. I feel like with this game, the lore is actually pretty grounded and some realism. So, and then also it's not like crazy shoot 'em up VATS jumper shoot everybody, kind of game like how Fallout was. Like they are taking their own angle by making it more of a survival game with like limited bullets, and I can see them really pulling this off with how Zombie Army plays. So yeah, I think they've managed to take elements that's clearly from Fallout. They managed to take elements that to me seems like it's from Turok as well. But at the same time, already from what I've seen from this game, is it seems like it's already creating its own atmosphere and its own personality, which is always something like pleasant to see. It does look a little cartoony, which could be a plus or a minus. It just depends on one's taste. I mean, a lot of people like cartoony, some people don't like it. So I think that it's going to appeal to whoever it appeals to. Now, do I think that I'm going to pick this game up? Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards it. Yeah, actually, I think I might actually pick this game up. It might not be day one. I'll play it by ear as we get closer to the date and we're kind of seeing like, more details about this game, what the gameplay loop is, but it does seem like a pretty interesting game. I would just like to know if they have like more enemies in the game, but it does seem like it's going to be fun. I really like the survival aspect of it. I like that it's first person, so it's like a first person shooter. So, in the moments where I do have enough resources, I'm pretty sure I can like go crazy and kill all the crazy flame throwing robots and all that kind of stuff. It seems like it's going to be really interesting, kind of fun. Will I beat the game? I don't know. That's another thing, because I tend to get a lot of games and I don't really beat them. So, it is what it is. But it does seem like it'll be a fun game to play, especially to play with the lady or something. So yeah, we'll play it by ear. But yeah, you guys let me know. Are you going to play this game? Are you looking forward to this game? If so, leave it in the comment box. Hit the like button if you found any value from this video. And as always, be easy. My discussion like video game Socrates. I just made this video hoping that you will follow me. The only thing I'm addressing is curiosities.